in today's world, data is being generated from numerous sources of different types and in different formats. For instance, pictures, videos, biometric transactions, etc. So a huge amount of data is being traded or is being exchanged at a moment. So we need to find a useful procedure so that we can find the most reliable and highly effective data so that we can further use for different application process. And a technique is named knowledge discovery in database is being used to find the most useful data so that we can use it for further applications. So it's a procedure to find the useful pattern or useful information from the raw data. Today I'm going to show you the basic steps of knowledge discovery in database. So without further ado, let's jump into the topic. Thank you. As I already told you about knowledge discovery in database, it is a programmed and analytical approach to find meaningful data and patterns from a database. Now let's see the basic steps of knowledge discovery in database. The first step is goal setting and application understanding. For your convenience and better understanding, I can compare this procedure of KDD with cooking fish. So before cooking fish, you have to have a goal, right? Whether you are gonna make fish curry or whether you are gonna make fry fish. And you have to have the prior knowledge how to cook fish. And like the way in KDD, you have to have set a goal and you have to have the prior knowledge, or I can say understanding of that application. Now let's see the second step, choosing and creating the data set on which discovery will be performed. So before cooking fish, what you do, you have to select the fish, right, on which fish you are going to cook, right? So that's the similar in the cases of knowledge discovery in database. You have to choose and creating the data set. The third step is data cleansing and pre-processing. So you have to have removed the noise and redundant information. You have to have the find the reason of missing data, and you have to remove the low quality data. So like coming back to the analogy, before cooking fish, you have to clean the fish and you have to pre-process it, like you have to chop it for cooking, right? So there's kind of similar with KDD also. You have to have removed the noise and redundant information or low quality data. So our next step is data transformation. In these steps, we have to prepare the data so that we can feed this data to the data mining algorithm. Coming back to the analogy, before finally put the fishes onto the pan, we have to mix the masala, right? Then our next step is data mining. It is the root and backbone process of whole KDD. Different types of algorithms are used to extract meaningful patterns from the transformed data. Now our next step is pattern evaluation and interpretation, right? So we have to what we will get the pattern from data mining, which is our previous step. Then we have to evaluate it and interpret it, right? So before finally serve the cooking fish to your guest, what our mothers do or what you can do, we have to cross check whether the salt is perfect or not, whether the masala is perfect or not, right? Like the way in terms of KDD, we have to evaluate it, right? Finally presenting it in the visualized form. The last step is knowledge discovery and use, right? So in here we have to represent the data mining result, like we can use tables, reports, etc. and for decision making. So this is the entire procedure of our knowledge discovery in database. I hope you understood all the things. So thanks.